Hi. Hey guys, bear with me, I'm kind of sick, so if it sounds bad, I'm sorry. I kind of printed out a lot of this stuff that wasn't necessarily like supposed to, but the first one that we did was the designing, where you design like a bug and then had the different shapes and the different patterns within it. And the standard I chose was students will communicate scientific ideas and activities clearly. So for mine, I did a butterfly, and that's it. And then the next one we did was the watercolors, where you did like the whimsical colors, and like it wasn't the same colors as you would usually see on like trees, hills, water, the sky, the sun, anything. So for mine, I chose a standard of the student will locate major topographical features of the Earth's surface. So I thought with landscape that would really make a lot of sense. So for mine, I did just a landscape, the little like house in the back, and the pond, and the hills, and the mountains, and trees. And then the next one was the oil pastels, where you can make like a imaginative kind of creature, or you can do like basic creature. And for my standard, I chose describe characters, settings, and major events in a story using key details, which was for English, like the English language arts, and that's where you had to like also come up with a story. And I did a penguin, which is like a penguin and a giraffe together, because that's my favorite animal, the penguin, and then the giraffe is my niece's. So that's what I did. That's what it looked like. He's floating on ice because he's a penguin, but he also lives like out where like a giraffe would live. And then the next one was the printing one, where you took like the styrofoam plate and then drew with a pencil and then colored over it. And my math standard for that was students use objects, numbers, and drawings to represent quantities of objects and counting sequences. And so that's how mine turned out, which actually turned out really good, and I was really surprised because I never knew we can do that type of stuff with styrofoam plate. And then the next one was the mixed media, where you did the puppet. And so like with this one, I really got into it because I was excited to do something that wasn't very like you had to be precise what you did. So I did George Washington, which was really kind of like cute because he can open his mouth when he's talking. So kind of artsy with that. And then next one we did was like the shading one, with the different types of shading, like contrast. And my standard for that one was analyze and compare 2 or 3 dimensional shapes in different sizes and orientations using the information language to describe them. And so this one was kind of really hard for me. So I did like a vase and then had it like the dark compared with the light. And then the last one we did was the 3D one. And my standard for that was students will compare the similarities and differences in groups of organisms. So I didn't really bring my figurine back up here because I did it when I was actually at home. So, and I didn't want to bring it up here and then lose it, or like it get broken, and I spent a long time on it. So I know this is like a 2D picture, but that's it. If you can see, it was a pig, and I just put different designs on them and kind of just made them really cute. So that's my art portfolio. But one of the main things that like I enjoy doing was making like the penguin, because it's like I said, it was like my favorite animal mixed with my baby nieces. So that gave like a lot of sentimental value to it. And also the sorry, the styrofoam one was really fun for me because I didn't know you can really sit there and actually take a pencil and do that. So that to me was like actually really fun, and I was really surprised how it turned out because it turned out really good. But thanks for listening, guys. Have a good Christmas.